Welcome to the CouncilCast. This is episode 320, being recorded on January 7th, 2025. The council is now in session, and as with every week, we will make arbitrary decisions about topics on science, technology, and random shit.
Random shit!
That was scary.
Wow. With a little background and absolutely no expertise, all CouncilCast decisions are final and have no bearing on anything whatsoever. Welcome to our Christmas episode. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful holiday season.
Oh, I forgot to get Christmas music. Hold on, I'll set that up 1 second.
Wasn't what you just played Christmas music?
It's CouncilCast Christmas.
Oh, that's right. And it's going to take longer than that, so kick us off with the first topic.
Well, good thing you're ready to go live on the moon, because NASA, if you guys remember a while ago, we covered NASA wanting to create a new, basically time zone for the moon. Well, they also decided that we're doing our clocks wrong, because NASA is now calibrating new clocks, so you can live on the moon for a long time, long time.
Well,
Apparently the basis for this is because they determined a new way to calculate the second to do it on the moon, because apparently you can't do that on the moon.
so that's what's been keeping us from living on the moon?
Yep, that's the only thing.
Huh.
Telling time, why don't we just get a Rolex?
Well,
Is it
really
really that
calibrated.
important to know? I mean, is oh, Christmas music.
I feel like I'm in a department store. All right, I'm just gonna play this in the background the entire time. Awesome.
For the entire episode? Oh, yeah. I'm just going to listen to all kinds of different music in the background. Don't you even worry about it.
So why is this important? I mean, what does it even matter what time it is when you're living on the moon? You're living on the moon. Why is having a watch that's accurate? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm losing the point to that.
So apparently it goes back to apparently relativity a little bit, in the fact that when you are in a different gravitational environment, you experience time slightly differently. And so if you're living on the moon, it's more of a syncing your clock to the Earth issue.
This music's gotta fucking stop. I don't need the smooth jazz fucking...
It's not a
You're not allowed
tumor.
to play any Christmas music until December of this year.
Hey, this is our Christmas episode, okay? So get over it.
Yeah, we're not turning the time back here. We're only going forward. So anyway, yeah. So apparently the difference is that you will lose, compared to Earth days, you will lose 56 microseconds every moon day. So anyway, that's why they're creating a whole.
Not
new
if you
way
use a
of calculating
Rolex.
time, I guess.
56 microseconds? I mean, in the conversion chart, how many seconds is that?
A lot.
56 microseconds.
I mean,
About 56.
how many microseconds are in a second?
Probably 1,000. I'm gonna guess.
So this impacts me every million years?
How many
probably more often
seconds
than that.
in a second?
Mm.
I mean, it really depends on if you really care about crashing into the moon when you land or crashing into the Earth when you go back.
It's 1 million microseconds
1
in a
million.
second.
Okay.
Okay, so I was right.
Let's see. Hold
So
on.
in 1 million days, you will have lost 1 second. There you go.
Yeah. So let's convert microseconds to.
How many
Weeks.
microseconds are in
Years.
a lifetime?
To
2,000
calendar year.
40 years.
Well, I'll be living to 140 years old by the time we were living on the moon. So every 100 150 million years, we will have lost an hour.
I mean, I guess it would be a problem because it's like, maybe in 2,000 years when we are living on the moon, and if we didn't do this now, you might be like, hey, I'm going to show up to a landing on the moon at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they're going to be like, okay, cool, we'll see you, and it's like 6 hours apart or something like that.
Yeah.
You show up, nobody's there to greet you. It turns into an international interspace fiasco. The Martians, I don't know, run away.
Space
never know.
fiascos, the more that I learn about how long it's going to take us to get to places, the more I realize that it's just like a space fiasco is not my problem. It is somebody else's problem, and they can deal with it when and if it happens.
I forget. How long does it take to get to the moon?
Like a couple days, like a week.
A couple days. Why don't we go more often?
Because
I
there's no
think
short-term profit in it, Brian.
There's no profit in going on vacation. You just go to because it's fun. Why don't we just go to the moon more often?
No profit on.
In fact,
going
you
on
lose money going on
Yeah.
vacation.
Children.
Talk about a risky. They take these people down to the bottom of the ocean, and that hasn't gone well recently. And so maybe they should take people for a little spin around the moon. You don't have to land. You don't have to get out and walk. Just go around and come back. No, especially now that we got the whole time thing figured out.
I mean, maybe if you actually don't figure out the time thing, you can actually make up time by going to the moon. I don't know.
Yeah,
Trying to make a positive.
make
thing.
up.
Get on down to Real Fake Doors. Check this out. Won't open. Won't open.
You want some real fake time? We got real fake time. Come on down to the moon.
I love interdimensional TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait for it to show up in the next Rolex. I guarantee you this is gonna be next season's hottest.
What, nanoseconds? Microseconds.
Microseconds.
Oh, I have my pitch. Okay, this is gonna be awesome.
We're doing them now?
No.
All right, everybody. See you later. Yeah, great, Council.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. Okay.
Well, if you can't go back in time by going to the moon, maybe you might be able to make your health go backwards and make you healthier by going to a haunted house.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Apparently, you can scare yourself healthy, or so some scientists say, by going to a haunted house and having it boost your immune system.
Okay.
What
So
there-
does watching scary movies count?
Wait.
Yeah, I
When you
think-
say
I think it
scientist,
was.
do you mean like Dr. Frankenstein? And
Yes,
which scientists are we talking about?
definitely Dr. Frankenstein.
Oops, this is our Christmas episode.
Oh shoot! This is a Nightmare Before Christmas topic. I actually I'm trying to figure out where these guys are from. They're from the Aarhus University, which is where Copenhagen, Denmark. So they're legit. They're not just random people. From Germany, like
Sure.
Frankenstein.
Sunny Copenhagen.
Yes, they are Denmark. You're right. So anyway, they basically measured people's white blood count level before and after going through a particularly scary haunted house. And what they found out is that you can get just the right amount of scared to basically boost your immune system activity.
That's really interesting.
But if you get too scared,
There
You
is
die.
a limit. If you get too scared,
There's a bell
it doesn't
curve.
work, and if you don't get scared enough, it doesn't do anything either.
everything is a bell curve.
Just
So
the right
so not
amount.
so wait a minute. Not scary. No advantage. Up here, it boosted
Too scary?
immune system.
No
Too
advantage.
scary, you're dead.
Yes. Too
Yeah.
scared, you're dead.
If it's too scary, you just have a heart attack and die.
I'm bored. I'm healthy. I'm dead. Those are the three things that can happen as a result of going into a haunted house. Got it.
All right.
Yeah, so they said that the amount of enough fear but not too much
I
fear
like
is
this
the
study because we can
balance
start
where
incorporating it into other areas. Like when a doctor comes in and they're like, "I'm sorry, it's not good," and they're like, "Oh my God, doctor, is it cancer?" And they're like, "No, I just needed to get you the right level of scared to ward off anything else that you be coming
Oh,
down."
nice.
If I told you it was
That's a good
cancer,
idea.
it would have been too
I
scary.
want to know if it's actually can have a therapeutic effect.
There you
Like,
go.
actually, did they say anything about
No.
that, or they were just talking
They didn't say
strictly
anything
about
about
white cell count?
therapeutic, just strictly looking at
So
immune
wait,
system.
does that mean on my that I can start to claim going to a haunted house or watching a scary movie
You
on my
pay
health
for it with your
insurance stuff?
HSA.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, with my HSA.
Why not?
HSA, yeah. I rented this movie with my
sure.
HSA card.
Only if you get a pre-approval. And they're gonna
Easy.
make you.
I
they're gonna
paid
make
for
you
my.
do- They're gonna make you do 2 less scary things before you do the more scary thing.
Is
You
now, does
also-
it say
you also
whether
can't sign a waiver by going to the
And it has to be a
house.
generic scary thing. It can't be a branded scary thing. They only
does
Oh,
it say whether or
obviously.
not men or women are affected
These
differently by
stupid
this?
fucks. I hate them all.
It does not. I don't know if they specifically separated men versus women in this study. It sounds like, but
Well, obviously because
They said
men
across
aren't
the board.
scared of anything.
Yeah,
obviously,
That's not what I
that's
was trying
interesting.
to say.
Can we use this
I-
to measure people's fear level when they're trying to appear not afraid? And use it
What does Michael say? Well, I am afraid of something. Getting a boner.
What? Is this from The Office?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, gosh.
I don't remember that.
so yeah,
I say
mean,
thumbs up. That's pretty cool.
Holy
Yeah, I
shit.
think you could use
Tennessee
this.
got beat by Florida by 30.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Well, when do we play next?
We played tonight, and we don't play again until Saturday.
Fuck.
Oh, basketball.
What are the
Is
chances
that
we
hockey or
lose?
basketball?
Who do we play tonight? Is it Kansas tonight?
No, we played Utah. We beat them already.
Oh,
by
we
20
played them
points.
tonight already. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How much did we beat them by?
by like 20.
Nice. Dude, we're
By
gonna,
30.
We're gonna go to number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably, assuming we don't
Oh
drop
my
our game,
God,
we'll
come on,
probably
you
go
don't
to
have to
2.
worry. I'm not gonna
I'm not.
report
I'm not
you
worried.
to HR.
You know what? The only thing I am worried
The only
about.
thing is we play Texas
I'm getting
Tech
a
on
boner.
Saturday, so that might be a tougher
He's
game.
not scared. He's worried. Okay, got it.
So we're definitely gonna go to number 2 because Auburn isn't gonna get knocked.
Yeah, unless Auburn loses, we could go to number 1. But
Florida and
Have
Auburn
we
usually
ever
aren't
been
known
number
as
2?
powerhouse hockey teams, but man, they're putting up 30 points on the other one. That's incredible.
Wow. Dude, I can't even imagine going to a fucking hockey game match. Whatever it's
30
called.
times? That'd be that would get
A
old.
hockey bout and seeing 30 goals scored.
There's no goalie. Tonight we're playing without goalies. Yahoo!
Did you answer my question, Blaine? Have we ever been number 2 or higher?
I don't know. I don't
Ranked.
have the answer to that.
So who's ranked? Who
Iowa
is
State is ranked number
Iowa State
3.
has a hockey team?
God damn it. Basketball, you fuck. Iowa State's been ranked number 3 for the past 2 weeks, and Tennessee, who is number 1, just got killed by 30, which means we're going to at least number 2 because we don't play.
Oh yeah, this is awesome.
What the fuck is this? I'm intrigued.
Helping you get just the right amount of scared.
There you go. That's good. I like it.
Man, that was when I was in activities in Omaha, and I got my activity director. I said, "Oh, you have to check this thing out." We had just gotten computers for everyone, and that was out. That was out then. That was
Yeah.
a long time ago. And I said, "Come sit here and check this out." Set her up. She's oh man, her white blood cell count went up that day. I can tell you that right now.
Or was it too scared and it was
Well, she didn't
detrimental?
die. She didn't die, so I
She
don't
didn't
think
die.
it's
All
too
right. Well,
scary.
then is that the
She was
cutoff? If
super
it's
healthy.
so scary that you die, then it no longer is good for your health.
That's right. It's no longer good for
So
your
you
health.
can
when
push it. You can
die.
push it as much as you
When
want.
things kill you, those aren't good for your health. I'm pretty
Got it.
sure.
I'm asking ChatGPT, Blaine. We'll see if it knows.
Yeah, I'm not finding it relatively easy.
Where's the arena at in
We
Iowa
were
State?
ranked number 2. in
Did they do it
2020,
outdoors,
2021.
like in Canada?
Wait, what?
Did
We
they
were
get the
number
football
2?
field and
No way.
fill it up with water or something? How do they get the
It might
ice
have
out
been
there?
really early in the season because that
Yeah.
would have been right after.
I'm thinking this answer's wrong.
What is it?
It doesn't quite seem right.
Thumbs
Outdoor
up for hockey. Thumbs up for hockey.
Dude,
Oh yeah, sorry, I missed it.
That's a week.
You feel safe. Two thumbs up for hockey. You think you're safe. You think this is going to be fun. There's glass all the way around, and then at the beginning they do those slap shots, and they're putting pucks above your head into the rafters, and you're like, oh, I better pay attention before I die up here.
Oh, here I found something that'll help. We definitely were not ranked.
That's what I thought.
In
That's not right.
2021.
I was like, what the fuck? That's wrong. I just was like, that's not right.
I don't think they listen to me sometimes. I think they just shut
I'm
my
not.
microphone off.
I'm really not.
I don't blame them either.
We were 4 in 20,
Oh my gosh.
2015, 2016.
We got to figure out how high we've ever been, Brian.
In what? Basketball or football?
Yes, basketball.
Basketball.
Oh, we were ranked number 2 for a while.
When?
1933.
There was like a week one time when I was in college where we were ranked really high because a bunch of other teams had lost accidentally. I don't
Called
know.
academic probation.
So I found number 3. Last time we were number 3 was in 1957.
Yep, I remember that.
57.
Probably as high as we've ever been is 3 in 57. We're 4.
Yes, the highest we've ever been is 3, according to a historical AP poll thing I just found and sorted by column.
Yeah.
We were 3 now for 2 weeks, 3 weeks for.
We're 5 weeks now for number
We've been
3.
5 weeks at number 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
And other than that, it was 4.
4.
Yeah, but you got to play Kansas at some point, and then
This will
down
be-
you go.
Nah, we'll probably beat them. This is the highest we've ever been on Monday. If we're not number 2, Ames is gonna burn.
I mean, assuming we don't lose on Saturday, we should.
I thought you said we can play again.
But we
Okay,
play again on Saturday.
There's a chance.
Don't they
that we
automatically make the Jayhawks in the top 5 every year, whether or not they win?
I think so,
Yeah.
probably.
Pretty much.
So what I actually think is going to happen then, Blaine, is there's no way we can ever become number 2, so we'll just lose on Saturday.
That's probably true. All right. But yeah, anyway, scare yourself straight, I guess. Something like that.
Don't say
Throw
that.
it out.
Jesus Christ, it's 2025, Blaine. What the fuck?
Scare yourself.
Michael Scott said that too. The Dementors, the flying around. It's the worst. Gruel is all you get to eat for lunch. Gruel.
Well, I'm glad that you
Prison
used
Mike.
ChatGPT for that, because apparently a school in Arizona, their entire curriculum is going to be taught by AI. There's going to be no teachers.
There's
at
no
the
way this
state
could go
charter
poorly.
school.
No way.
I when I was like, wait,
Tell
is
me
this
is
real?
a charter school.
Where is it at? It's in Arizona,
it's in
and then all I could think
Arizona.
of was The Good Place and how Eleanor's character is from Arizona.
This is insane.
I'm like,
We play
Um,
Texas Tech at Texas Tech. We could drop it.
We could.
They have it as a
But yeah,
50-50
it apparently-
right now.
This is the Unbound Academy. It is a fully online school that serves grades 4 through 8, and they just got approved by the state board to have classes being run, 2-hour learning being run by AI for classes.
Is the AI part of the union?
Good question.
If it's not, it should be.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. I mean, cut up. I mean, you wouldn't have subs. You wouldn't have to worry about having substitutes, would you?
Or I guess not. I mean,
Unless you change the
plug 'em into an
voices.
AI.
Just AI
Maybe
voice
that
is
with
like one
AI
way,
too.
and then when the AI voice can't make it, someday you say today you just use a different voice. That'd be kind of fun. You have a sub today. AI is going to play a movie for you.
You'll never be able to have that anymore. It's gonna be an AI generated movie, actually.
It's so weird.
AI-generated movie.
It's so weird that like we grew up with that, where we're like subs will come in, they're like, all right, we're watching a movie today, and now like that is not a thing that exists at all for students. And
Well, yeah, it does.
where with AI, what are they going to make an AI avatar
No,
for the
I
kids
was
to watch?
No, I was talking. No, what'd you do?
Yeah, they
What'd you
will.
do last week in school?
Guarantee it.
Oh, we watched Frozen 3 times. I mean,
It's still happening.
it's still happening.
Good. That's what those whippersnappers need. Some more movie learning. A lot of the things that I've learned, I learned from movies. Like, did you know that if you mix equal parts gasoline and orange juice concentrate, you can make napalm?
I thought it was styrofoam and diesel fuel.
What is
I
that
don't
from?
know.
Is that
Fight Club.
from Fight Club? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What are we talking about?
AI learning.
Oh, that's
AI
right.
bots.
teaching our kids.
You know what's crazy is that the right student is going to be like, "Hey, everyone, I wrote a program with AI that will take and do all of your assignments. So just install this onto your iPad, and the 2 AI bots can chat, and then you can play." You can play what do
Fortnite
kids play? Candy Crush or something. I don't know.
That'd be pretty tough to get away from with plagiarism if you're having AI as the.
AI is
As a
writing
teacher.
and sending it to AI. It's crazy.
Well, but I mean, using the AI would use the entire internet to immediately find
everything.
"Oh, you stole this.
Yep.
You plagiarized this. Well,
And
what's
then
crazy is that people, they have asked ChatGPT, "Did you write this?" And it was like an excerpt from Moby Dick, and ChatGPT was like, "Yep,
100%.
Yeah,
100%. I wrote that. That was my work."
that was me.
No, it's not. I don't know if it was Moby Dick, but they did give it something.
You know what? I kind of like this idea. I think it has some possibilities.
I was gonna say I like that they're testing it on kids in Arizona. I don't like. I don't know.
It's not a
It's
good
so.
idea, but I like it.
The genie's out of the bottle. I think that we are like, this is the future. Like there was like we are. I mean, every futuristic movie, kids are just sitting in front of giant TV screens, and like this is school. Like they just have somebody watching over their shoulder. I do think that that's the future. I think that it's weird, with my understanding of where AI is at right now, that they're just like, yeah, just let the computer teach the kids now. Like I could see it 5 years from now being a much more streamlined, like efficient system that we would all be like, yeah, I could see that being, but like right now, I feel like it's still too new for a school to trust it. But
to your point, how do you know that they're not confidently stating incorrect facts and making sure that it's not just made up stuff, garbage that they're giving them?
On the
no
Big
idea.
Bang, when Howard shows him his new phone and he says, "Look, it's got voice recognition," and he says something in it, and it says, "Did you just say the?" And it says the wrong thing, and he keeps doing it over and over and over again. I mean, now you open up your mic to do talk to text, and it shows you it's been recording what you've been saying the last 3 minutes, and it's
you've written like a
perfect.
paragraph.
You have to delete all of it because you're like, no, don't listen to me. You were listening to me before. You
don't
were
send-
listening to me.
Don't send this to so and so. I was just talking about him behind their back.
Yeah, so 5 years from now, you're right. It could be quite a different thing. And plus, the AI teacher could be represented by not a real person, but a real
An avatar.
looking AI,
Yeah.
avatar. Yeah.
I
So
mean, I can see it if it's online classes too. I mean, it could be a simpler way if kids are just sitting down and watching like a lecture or something like that. Like maybe
What's
it's easy to kick something out.
what's going to be harder, I think, is a harder pill to swallow is when it makes its way up to universities. And people are like, hey, you could go to a university, get a 4-year degree, or you could just take all of these classes with this AI bot for $50, and it's equivalent to the knowledge that you would gain at a university. We can't
AIU.
give you a 4-year degree, but we can give you all the knowledge that you would need. And
I guarantee you, AIU would have a hockey team.
they sure would.
Something like that.
They may not have real teachers or a degree that matters, but they'd have a hockey team. I guarantee it.
Or think about think about what is it, Phoenix University?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those types of universities would be like,
Those
oh great, we
online
don't even have to pay
Yep.
professors anymore. We can just do AI led courses, and they'll figure out a way to get it regionally, nationally accredited. So it's
We'll get
weird
some of
because
those-
national accreditation doesn't hold the same weight as regional accreditation.
Yeah.
In universities, and so they use that in their marketing. Like, we're nationally accredited. We're nationally accredited because nobody knows that. I didn't realize that even until I started working at admissions. I was like, what? I'm like, yeah, if it says regionally accredited, that's what we're looking for these types of things. And I was like, oh, okay.
And Phoenix is going to hire some kids, some smart people from regionally accredited schools to write the algorithms and the whatever to get the AI. To
Probably not
classes.
even from a regionally accredited school, just like some person who's like, some kid out of high school is like, yeah, I've been studying code and AI stuff for the last 5 years of my life, and now I'm an expert. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, I say it's a great idea, and I'm so looking forward to it.
Thumbs up for that, and
thumbs up for space.
Thumbs up
for AI.
But if you are taking an online class, hopefully you aren't doing it on AT&T's internet because you may be charged a lot of money. Apparently, a guy ended up getting charged $2 per megabyte, and they ended up charging him $6,223 for 3.1 gigs of data. You thought your internet plan was expensive.
Yikes! How did he have to pay it?
So in end of the day, no. He did get a bill. They apparently somehow messed up his account, and so he said instead of about $260, which is what his bill would have been, it was $6,000. So the problem was he tried calling, as with most of these ISP mess ups, he calls them. They're like, nope, this is totally legit. He doesn't get any traction with them until he finally publishes a story with a news outlet, and then they're like, oh yeah, oh, just kidding, you don't owe us that money anymore.
Yeah, like I would also be like, yeah, no, I'm not paying this.
And that would be an easy one to prove because AT&T has terrible connections. So he'd say, yeah, I never connected to anything because I had that stupid AT&T.
Because I had AT&T, I couldn't connect to anything.
AT&T, no, that's not plausible. There's no way that's true. 6,000. That's great.
It was just $6,000 worth of buffering.
I'm going to say thumbs down because it kind of gives me a little anxiety to think about arguing with some corporate billing office to try and get rid of a bill. I don't think I like this one. It's a bad story. Blaine, I don't know why you brought it up.
Yeah, you see customer service. Sir,
customer service.
Did you use internet? Our records indicate that you use the internet. Yeah, I did, but I didn't say I was going to pay $6,000 for 3 gigs of data.
My gosh.
Well, your bill says that you did, so.
Yeah, so he called. Sorry, I had it quite a little bit wrong. So he did call. He went into a store to talk to them, and they're like, "Yep, nothing we can do for you." maybe you should try calling the president of AT&T, and that's when he finally got it taken care of.
Oh, what's his
Really?
number? Let me just give him a call. Did they at least give him the number, or did he have to go track that down?
He probably had to go track that down, spending
so
more
stupid.
data at $6,000 to find out what that number
Yeah.
was.
Oh, yeah, spend $7,000 just to get rid of the $6,000 bill. That's just
Yeah, thumbs down.
thumbs down.
Yeah, that's amazing. Amazingly poor customer service yet again. Thanks AT&T for thumbs down. Well, hopefully you don't have to have a smartwatch on AT&T, but you can now get a new watch that looks just like the Apollo landing keypad shrunken down. This thing looks pretty sweet, honestly. So it's a watch.
This is sick as hell.
Yeah. That basically looks exactly like a shrunken down version of the keypad from the Apollo missions. So
That's pretty cool.
I need it.
No, yeah,
Um,
that would be something you would need. I agree.
I mean,
Wait,
and
does a
the funny part is
calculator watch?
this watch probably has more calculating power than what the computer did itself.
Probably
Yeah,
did.
probably
That's
so.
not even a probably. It does.
Yeah, could probably run that whole spaceship with this stupid little thing. And we still
yeah,
can't
something-
go to the
I just
moon
tried
for a
to go to their
joyride.
site. They're fucking. It's just only what? They don't have an HTTPS site. It's all just HTTP.
That's pretty
I
cool.
have no idea.
Oh, I think I'm on the wrong website.
Can you buy these, or did somebody just make it?
Not sure. It's called the
Apollo
DSKY
Dash
Moon Watch.
Instruments. There we go.
Apparently you can buy them. They're $812.
This thing's sick as hell.
You can pre-order them with
Fuck
a
yeah.
$300 deposit.
Perfect.
It does look like it's on Kickstarter or something like that. Oh, they're crowdfunding it.
Nice.
Verb,
That's
noun,
pretty cool.
extra, rest.
Where's the
So yeah, I thought that was pretty sweet. This is
Axe Team
awesome.
Journal?
And Matt'll have one next week. So
Nah, I think it'd be neat.
nah, it'll be 2 weeks.
I would never wear it because I wear a smartwatch. So
And it's a collector's item, so you'd put it up on your
Yeah,
shelf
so
of
like-
Oh, this-
collectibles.
They did say this does have smart features to it. It does
you
have
can connect to your phone.
a GPS display, and the keyboard does in fact work.
Oh my god.
It
Yeah,
is
but, like,
programmable
I mean,
and
I wear an
built on an
Apple
open
Watch,
source framework.
so
Wow,
I just
You can do some coding right on your watch.
that's pretty cool.
Wait, but can you play Doom on it?
I don't know. Can you? You could if you're running CAPTCHA.
can you imagine if you wore this through TSA? They'd be like, "What?"
Wait, you can.
Matt and I.
I didn't know this was the next topic.
That was what it is.
Amazing.
You almost had the perfect transition there. Because apparently CAPTCHA, the guys who are verifying that you're a real human, have come up with a way to play Doom as part of your CAPTCHA verification.
It's pretty bold to think that we don't have computers that can play Doom. How do they do that?
I'm
my
I'm
gosh.
not really sure.
Everything that I've heard about, like the CAPTCHA, when it's just like click this button, it's like based off of mouse movements.
That's what I've heard.
And so I think that this is like a more sophisticated version of that. Like, well, if you're going to be playing this, how would a computer play this game? And they probably do have models for people who've built stuff to play Doom. So if you're like, oh, great, well, I can just plug this in, it's going to play very differently than a human would. Especially like, think about your like grandma or whoever going in and being like, oh, yeah, what is going on?
You can actually play this. There is a
Hmm.
link to it, and you have to prove you're a human by killing 3 monsters.
What websites would use this?
It's amazing.
Government websites.
Yes, there it is.
That website
it-
the government has that you get your insurance through. What's that one called?
Healthcare.gov.
Yeah.
Thanks,
CAPTCHA would use-
Obama.
Thanks, Obama. CAPTCHA would use the Doom
Always about
game to verify you're a human that wants insurance through healthcare.gov.
I can't kill three.
Probably any website that you're, I don't know, you're trying to buy guns from or something. They probably would use that. They'd use it to make sure you're over 18 or something.
Oh man.
Not too far over 18 because
Perfect.
Oh, yes. Hold on, guys.
I have thumbs up to the watch and thumbs up to more Doom. So
I've never played Doom before. You're
What?
going to witness my first.
You can't
Doom
be
game.
serious.
I'm serious.
I invented the game Doom. Let me see this. What is this? What happens?
Oh my god, he died.
oh my god, you're dead. You must not be a human.
Capture solved.
Wow.
I'm so bad at that.
Did you
Oh my
guys
gosh.
see that LG has a transparent OLED TV now?
So that you can see through the movie you're watching.
They had that for a while.
I don't have they?
No, you can't see it at all.
I thought
When you turn it
they
off,
announced or had some,
I didn't
don't
say
know if that's an
visible,
real
it's just
bug.
transparent.
Never heard of this thing.
it's only here is a 77-inch one. It's only $60,000, and it's an OLED. What? Are these real things?
They appear to be.
I mean, for somebody who wants to spend a lot of money.
No, I think they're like. I think they have them like shown as like being used in like museums and stuff.
Like displays.
Yeah, like displays.
But
Like,
I want
I
to
don't
watch
know,
Avatar
I
on
wanna
this
Yeah,
Way
like I
of
don't know.
Water.
I don't know why I'd want to watch a movie.
Yeah,
on
it can do
right?
two things. It can be a display in a museum, or you can switch on the back of it and watch Avatar,
Yeah.
which is preloaded on all of the
I mean, I
Oh,
could see that
$60,000
thing.
TVs.
Speaking
It
of
had, like, a little
TVs,
layer thing to it, and it could like turn it black on the background. Or
And then the
something.
first thing it says is, "Matt Damon, you idiot."
speaking of TVs, I don't know if you guys remember, but about a year ago, maybe we had an article about what was it?
Your free TV.
Yeah,
A free TV.
Chip,
free
the
TV.
free TV that was gonna show you ads all the time.
And it says your Temi? No.
Timu.
TV.
It's the Temu TV.
It's the Timu TV. You didn't know
Free
it at that
TV.
time, but it's
What
plays
is it
TikTok,
called?
and now you're in trouble with the United States government.
Hold on. I have the app on my phone here. They said they're ready to send it to me.
Nice.
Telly.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't you have to
Yeah,
sign
here we
like
go.
8
Nice.
pages of disclaimers and stuff?
Oh wait,
Telly,
this was
yeah, that's
that
what they
thing.
call
They
it.
actually got back to you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
How much?
How much is it?
Free.
Yeah.
Free.
Free
Oh, wait, what was this thing?
TV.
It's a free
It's a
TV.
TV
And
with
so
a second. It's got a screen below the main screen that shows you ads 100% of the time.
Oh yeah.
So they're selling the ad space on that second screen and then giving you the TV for free.
hold on, I want to show you this.
You're gonna get it, right?
No, I'm not, because I looked at it and I was like, it doesn't fit
Yeah,
where
you're
our
100%
TV. It
good.
does not fit where our TV would go because it's so tall.
Who cares? Put it in that room.
What is it? Can you get
Put
a
it right
picture of
there.
Again? I
Put it
don't really
behind
remember
you.
What it looks like.
Here we go.
Put
I'm
it
going to show it
behind
to you.
Put it behind you so that everyone who watches
I mean,
CouncilCast can see those
You
ads.
just gotta like get it and laugh at it, right?
Yeah. There you go. Do you think we could sell ad space on that for
Yeah,
CouncilCast?
that's crazy.
So
Is
it's
it
a
like-
55-inch TV.
Uh huh.
And then there's this bar that I don't know if it's always on, even if the TV's off.
Yes,
one
it
thing
is.
that's
It's
I think.
always on.
Like, what happens if you put it on my network and I just block all the domains it has to hit?
They will charge you $1,000.
Yeah,
Like,
there
that's
was a lot of
That was
there were a
something.
lot
So
of
I read
things
all
that
the
were
fine.
bringing it up,
Yeah,
like it actually, like if it can't phone home, you've
Yeah.
signed a contract that says you owe them money.
they said if you tamper with it, we can charge you for the TV.
I'm
And
not
so
going
like,
to tamper with it.
well, this is just it. They said tamper with it or like if you mess with it in any way or do anything that will obstruct our ability to serve ads. Like they
How
had like a
would
lot
they
of
know that I have messed with it.
I don't know. They just said that they had like I read through all
Prove
the
it to
fine
me. What if
print.
it's an ISP problem?
They
Charge my
Matt,
ISP.
I'm just
probably have to,
telling you
like,
what
sign
I'm just
an
telling you what they
NDA or
told me.
something.
I'm telling them to fuck off, and they can't prove it.
They wrote all these things. They're like, if we see any tomfoolery,
They won't see.
Or
any
if you break the
tomfoolery.
TV,
Literally no
it's a-
network connection will be able to get out.
it's $1,000. But that was part of it. Like you have to prove that there's a solid network connection. They had all these things. So like you have to connect it to the internet within 5 days,
I see.
and they had all these rules that I was like, and I like Kayla and I talked about it. I was like, this would be kind of silly, but also sweet to have a free TV. And then we started looking at more, and I was like,
For how
but if
long do you
anything
have
messes
to
up, then they're like, hey, we detected, and so we're just going to charge you $1,000. And you have to keep your credit card on file with them to be able to have the TV. So like there were all of these hoops to jump through that were just like,
So to me,
like
Just
This
take
would
what's
not be
just
a
take
main
piece of
TV.
black construction
This
paper
is like
and
a
pin it
perfect.
over the-
Yeah, that you could do that, but this is like the perfect TV for like a garage or a bathroom or something that you're not in a lot, but you want to have a
Yeah.
TV that you could like turn on and watch sometime, and it
Yeah.
just shows ads to nothing.
I'll tell you where I
99%
don't need a
of the time.
television. My bathroom.
I mean,
yeah. So and then Kay and I talked about it when we looked it up, and I'm like, I can just go buy a 55-inch TV, like a new 4K 55-inch TV, like a cheap one that is fine. That's
Like a
probably as
whiteboard.
good as this one
Yeah.
for like $250.
Yep.
And I'm like, guaranteed $250. We're done with it, or a possible $1,000 charge hanging over our heads for as long as we have this thing in our house. And like we have kids who could throw a ball or a whatever at it and crack it, and then we're out $1,000. No, thank you. So we opted not to, but I was surprised. I was like waiting for this to for them to get back to us.
Yeah.
So, but this
yeah,
person was like,
I think it's a great idea, but
this person was like, it's fine. I watched the review and like you
you
can
watched this?
watch stuff on it. And con. Oh, but that was the other thing. I was like, I don't know, maybe we could put up with $1,000. And then I went and I was like, where do we want a TV? I have a much bigger TV in the basement. I don't want to replace that with a smaller TV.
Every garage has a TV, right?
And then I thought, what if we put
That's
it
my
just
thought.
like replace our TV in our living room is the only other place that we really want a TV. And it's too tall for the space up above our fireplace where we have our, like Kayla's watching stuff while making dinner or whatever TV, while the kids are not watching a show while they're running around,
mean,
but they want it on anyway.
I could see some nice benefit to like that second screen. Like they showed like time, weather. Looks maybe
Yeah.
there's some nice features.
I
that
honestly
kind of
wasn't bothered by having this little
Yeah,
screen,
but-
like the idea of the screen being on down here. I'm like, whatever. Because like you can also get your, what do they have here? Night top stories and the date, which is always helpful. And then your scratch off.
There's your scratch.
And I, for one, love giving people an open-ended invitation to take money out of my credit card. So it seems like a win-win-win.
Yeah, seriously.
It's terrible.
Like
It's
this
cool that
is-
they got back in touch with you.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, it
Yeah, I'm
actually
surprised they kept
happened.
doing it.
Totally expected it just to be like, hey, we're gonna send out free TVs. Oh, we already sent out 2, so we did it, and now we've just collected all. Cause like I had to fill out like 50 to 100 questions about our location and like all just like demographic information. That I'm like, it's already on the internet. I am not worried about this information being out there. Like what type of shows do you like to watch? Like, I don't know, I'll talk to anyone about that. Like, where do you like to eat out? And I was like, I don't know. You don't have Old West on here, so I don't know.
Well, it's just trying to match you up to the ads it's going to feed you, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you would assume, but I also was like, I could see it being like just a ploy to gather a whole bunch of demographics and like just use it like for training models or something. Like
sell
somebody
their
else
list.
sell their list to somebody else or something. So
And they sell that anyway.
yeah. So anyway, there's a little update.
Well, with
for
that,
y'all.
we're gonna move on to our billionaire pitches for the week. Perfect.
Oh, so I'd like to see a billionaire put a clock on the
What do you
moon.
want to pitch, Brian? What's your
I
pitch?
want a billionaire to put a clock on the moon that we can see from Earth, so we can see what time it is on the moon.
Got it.
Yes.
Clock on the moon.
Clock on the moon.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Genius.
I love
I
this
mean,
idea.
One big ass clock on the moon.
What
I
if
want to be able
we-
to see it.
Oh,
I want to
it's
be
a
able to go
big-ass
look.
Clock. Thumbs down.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I want to be able to go look. It's the whatever thing,
So-
and the other part of the moon. And, oh, it's a
Can
full
I make a
moon. I can see
proposal?
what time it is. Yeah.
To make sure that we don't lose. Wait, what time it is on the moon or what time it is right now on Earth?
What time it is on the moon, so that we
Okay.
can go.
Moon.
So
I
that
can
we
go,
don't
oh.
lose time on the moon, we could keep track of time from Earth and project that time via lasers at the moon. So we can read it with our naked eye. We just look outside and we're like, what time is it on the moon? Oh, I can see. It's 9:30.
Like something that's not helpful to anyone, because we'd be like, oh, what time is it on the moon? That's not the same time as it is here. This is not helpful at all. That's what I want.
Yeah.
People would be like, ah. And if they could do it, since the moon is round, it would be great if it had a big hand, a little hand, and a second hand. But I would go with a digital display. You know, I'm not going to be too pushy about this.
Yeah,
On a full
actually,
moon night, it would look like a real
that's what I was
watch.
imagining, Brian, is actually having hands on it, and I'm just imagining this giant arm on the moon that just spins around the entire planet or the entire moon, and it's like you try to land there and you just get taken out by it.
There you go. We're not going back, and we're not going to fly around it, but we are going to turn it into a giant watch that tell us what time it is on the moon.
Okay, since the speed of light is defined is a defined
Thumbs
constant,
up. I like it.
conversion between distance and time of flight can be made without ambiguity. Thanks, Wikipedia. To compute the lunar distance precisely, many factors can be added up, but in addition to the round trip time of about 2.5 seconds. So long enough for a laser beam would take approximately 1.28 seconds to reach the moon from Earth as light travels. So we would see it hit the moon. So if we could have a big enough laser, like do a laser display, would we technically be seen if we're watching it hit the moon and it's shot from Earth? We would have to change the time by 1.28 seconds so that it would be accurate for what we're seeing.
It'd be times 2. If you're projecting whatever you have from the Earth, you have to account for the time there, and then the time for us to see it on the way back.
Got
I don't know.
So
Maybe we should
2.5
get somebody.
seconds.
Starts from the moon. Would you?
I don't know. Maybe we should get
The
somebody that
1.2
graduated from
after
Phoenix
that.
AI College to help us figure that one out.
They'll just use AI to figure it out. That's what they're all going to learn.
Perfect.
All right. I love it. I love this idea.
I think it's great, especially the big giant minute arm.
Yeah. Dang thing, that moon clock is keeping me up all night long, just ticking up there.
I like it. I would like a billionaire to make free TVs.
Okay, was that it?
That's it.
That's
Perfect.
awesome.
Okay.
You love to see it.
Rose. There you go.
All right. I want here's my pitch then. I want a billionaire to come up with a smartwatch that actual computer from an Apollo spacecraft. I don't want it modernized. I just want the actual computer on my wrist.
You want it to be smart still?
Yep, it'll do all the same stuff that a smartwatch does. It just uses a really old ass computer,
That's great.
and it'll be humongous.
My software is not the problem. Your hardware is the problem.
Nice.
Thumbs up. I love it. I
All right,
want
Matt, you
to.
got a pitch for us? I want to see it. Dragging it around.
It'd be like Flavor
Right.
Flav with his clocks around his neck.
It might be pretty close. All right. Any pitch for you, Matt?
No.
And with that, I'm going to call this council meeting adjourned. We thank you all for listening. We do record this podcast live Tuesday nights on YouTube. If you liked what you saw and want to check out all past episodes, you can go to CouncilCast.org or find the audio files on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher. If you have a topic
We're
you'd
re-releasing
like the council
episodes
to
now,
comment
so you
on,
could actually go find them there.
Jingle bells. I hate this. Why?
Oh, blame
email us at I don't
Froze.
care at councilcast.org. Perfect.
No, he's back. I hear.
All
I see
right.
you.
Or,
You're going.
enjoy the Christmas episode and happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Goodbye.
It's not a tumor.
Mm.
Exactly.
That was something. I'm just gonna keep the title that you put in there because I like that.
What's the title?
Oops. This is our
Oops, this is
Nightmare
our
Before
Nightmare
Christmas
Before
episode.
episode.
Do 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 do. Man, that'd make me so mad if Kayla would lose her mind on someone if we got a bill for $6,000.